Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So I know I've been away for a very long time, but I just had a lot of things going on in my life. I had school, I had, to move. I had a lot of things going on, and so like I had to, leave the YouTube scene for a while. I've missed it. Trust me, believe me. I missed the process of filming, I missed the process of editing. So I had to get back on my grind, and I am back, and hopefully I don't go anywhere. I'm gonna try to upload at least 2 videos a day, sorry, at least 2 videos a week this time rather than one video, just to make it for like pastimes. Anyway, I thought that when I get back I should do things right. I don't know, I feel like I never really touched on the basics of makeup, like, brow tutorials and like lashes and foundation, contour, highlight, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start off with all of those, and I think I'm going to do a foundation, highlight and contour series, because I think I've gone through like 2-3 different foundation techniques, highlight and contour, foundation, highlight and contour techniques together. I've gone through like a whole bunch of them, and so I'm gonna do all 3 of them, so you could sort of like practice with all 3 if you want it and see which one works best for you. I'm currently using the one that works best for me, and that's the one I'm gonna film in this video. I mean, obviously. Alright, so to start off, I'm gonna spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus just to refreshen that skin. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and prime. Now, I no longer use the primer that I used to use before, which is the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. It's a good primer, don't get me wrong, but since the weather changed, I had to adapt. So I was looking for a very good primer to use, and I never actually found one, but I went to the NYX store when they were opening in Mississauga, and I saw this product. I saw this Honey Dew Me Up product, and I'm like, ooh, Dew Me Up, you know what I'm saying? So I bought it and I use it. I love this stuff. It acts like an extra moisturizer for my skin. I just absolutely love it, okay, you guys? So that's what I'm gonna use to, it's like a primer slash moisturizer kind of thing. This is how it has like this applicator kind of thing. Just gonna put it. Okay, so now that the skin is prepped and primed, and, well, not necessarily primed, but yeah, I will go ahead and color correct. This is something that I usually don't do because my foundation is full coverage, but I'm going to make an exception just for the purpose of this video. I will be using my Elegant Pro Concealer to color correct. So just gonna take it out and put that underneath my eye. There. Now just using my fingers, I'm going to go ahead and try to blend that out. I normally mix 2 foundations, the L'Oreal True Match and the Maybelline Fit Me in the Dewy and Smooth finish. I love these 2 together. They're like the perfect shade, the perfect, like, I don't even know, like the perfect coverage. It's just, like you can see I have like a lot of acne, and I'm not trying to like fill my skin with freaking concealer just because I'm trying to color correct. But these 2 cover everything up for me, and I don't have to worry about anything else. That's why I love using these 2. So I'm just going to pour them on the back of my hands and just apply them that way. Don't forget to bring your foundation down to your neck so it's not like you're just wearing a mask. always try to bring it down to the neck and also try to push it into the hairline so it sort of like blends and stuff like that. Now I know that the foundation might look weird on my skin, but trust me, by the time I'm done highlighting and like contouring, everything just sort of balances and comes together, you know. So a few days ago, I went to, I think like 2 days ago, I went to the drugstore and I saw this Maybelline Fit Me concealer on sale for $6.99, and I'm like, give me one reason, just one reason why I shouldn't buy it. And so I had to buy it. And I used it. I used it when I was trying to film for you guys yesterday, and I absolutely loved it. So I will be using it again. Yeah. I like it. It has a very like creamy consistency. It reminds me so much of the NARS concealer. So I'm gonna like literally put this underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. Just cause, and underneath my nose as well. Just cause these are like the areas where light would naturally heat. Tree of life. Using a flat foundation brush just like this, you can use any random one. I'm going to go ahead, spray some Fix Plus. I like bathing this stuff, by the way. And I will use this to blend my concealer. And doing this, I always make sure not to sweep the product. I literally just tap it so that it remains in place and it does not move or anything like that. So that's also a very important thing for you to know and do. I like to bring my concealer all the way to my hairline because that way I feel like it doesn't like have like any demarcation. Some people usually stop their highlighting just around the corner here. I don't like it. I feel like it looks like it's really hard to blend it out, and it just looks like underneath your eye it just has this white patch and then the rest of your face is like contoured or whatever. Like, I don't like the way that it looks, so I don't do it. So anyway, now that I'm done applying the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and blend out all these harsh lines and just sort of, you know, make everything, diffuse everything so that it looks, you know, smooth, I guess. So taking that same foundation brush that I use, or powder brush that I use to apply my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and tap, without adding any extra product, I'm going to go ahead and tap this concealer, and I'm really focusing in between, on the areas in between the concealer and the foundation, just trying to, you know, blend everything together so there's no harsh lines. We don't want no harsh lines anywhere, okay? That's the goal here. No harsh lines. Just really focusing on that area and on this area as well. Don't forget this area. And then you can now try to sort of take out the excess from the underneath the eyes. Same thing with this area. I'm just trying to blend out just like the in-between part. I'm just trying to diffuse it so that it looks like blended, you know? Looks seamless. I'm going to go ahead right now to set my concealer. I'm going to use this powder. This is actually a powder foundation from NYX. It looks just like this. And this is in the shade Honey. Okay. So using a taper brush, this one's by e.l.f. I'm going to tap the brush in the powder, tap out the excess, and then just press it in. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and apply just a little bit of the Nye Banana Powder, but I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes, and that's it. So using the same brush and my Nye Banana Powder, I'm just going to go ahead, tap out the excess, and then just press it just to mattify it. Perfect, so now that we're done highlighting, I'm going to go ahead to contour. I will be contouring using my Sleek Face from Keats and a fluffy angled brush that looks just like this. It's just a random one. Honestly, you can use any brush, you can even use a powder brush. So I'm going to use this stuff right here, the darkest shade. This isn't the shade, this is the darkest one that they have. I'm going to use the darkest shade right here, and then use that to contour. Now, I will contour my forehead because I do have a large forehead. Hola! And my temples, the hollows of my cheeks. So right here, starting from where my ear starts, right here, all the way down to where my eyes stop. So just here. That's the hollow of your cheek. You should try it. Try to get accustomed to your face and try to understand, you know, the shape of your face and all that stuff. So yeah. And I'm also going to contour underneath my like right at my jawline as well. And you can see I'm not contouring, I'm not bringing the product downwards, I'm taking it upwards. If you bring it downwards, it's going to give you a dull look. It's going to bring your, literally make your face look like it's falling, like it's droopy kind of thing. It's just not flattery. So the goal here is to achieve a youthful look. So we're trying to lift everything, you know? So this is like our mini surgery kind of thing. So I'll just take it and then blend it all the way up like that. Perfect. So now I will use my e.l.f. complexion brush, which just looks like a regular powder brush, and I will go over everything using my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW45. Just gonna, you know, run everything over. Perfecta. Okay, so I almost forgot to contour my nose, but that's fine. We can always do it. Do it. I will use my Sleek Contour Kits in medium, and it's just a regular angled fluffy brush. This is a random one. It doesn't have a name. I mean, it does, but it's a pretty random brush, honestly. But anyway, it looks like this. I like to use this brush because it is angled, so it makes it easier for me to contour. And it is fluffy, so it helps in the blending. That's it. I'm going to take the darkest shade, obviously, and just start contouring the nose. Now, when I contour my nose, after doing the regular process that everybody knows, which is like contouring the sides of your nose and all that stuff, I like to create like a little ball on my nose. That just gives your nose, like, I don't know, I feel like it completes the whole nose look. Since I started doing it, I can't contour my nose without applying, you know, creating that ball. I don't know, it's weird. So what I do is using this angled part of the brush, which is like I don't know if you guys can see this, but like the higher part of the brush, I will just go in on the product and then apply, create that ball just across the nose, honestly, and circulate around. So that part is highlighted right here, and then the rest of it is dark. You know what I mean? Okay, since everything is blended and almost ready to be done, I will go ahead and spray some Fix Plus because we have used a significant amount of powder. So I'm going to go ahead using my Fix Plus. This is just going to refreshen the look and it will remove that powdery look, which isn't flattery at all. I mean, we're not trying to look like cake up in here. So we're gonna go ahead and spray this guy. It'll do that work and give you like a dual finish, you know what I mean? So lately, to highlight, I've been really digging this Carli Bybel palette. Ugh, the stuff is amazing. I love the pigments. I love everything about it. So anyway, to highlight, I use these two shades right here. This dark one and then this one. I just mix the both of them. And I like to always highlight using a fan brush. Mine is all battered and stuff. It's old and I love it better when it's old because it has sort of formed a shape, a curve that fits my face. So it just goes on like that. I love it. So in case any fan brush, really, this one's from e.l.f. Almost all of my brushes are from e.l.f. It's cheap and it's amazing, so why not? Anyway, so like I said, I use this too. Let me show you how I mix them. I just run the brush through them, tap off the excess, and then I start blending. After that, I will go ahead using my Becca Champagne Pop, this guy right here. I will try to savage some of it. I like it. I can't really use this alone because I feel like it's too bright for me, but I like to like use it as like an extra highlight kind of thing. To highlight that nose, and I usually don't use a brush. I use my hands, but I'm gonna use a brush for this video. I will go ahead using this shade right here. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna use this guy. And this is just a regular fluffy brush, honestly. Take it down the bridge of my nose. Oh, I always mess this up. Okay. Never using a brush again. And then just create that ball. I know it looks crazy. I'm just going to blend it out. Ooh. Foundation brush. Anyways, I will be using my sleek blush in Flamingo. It's just like a hot pink kind of thing, and using a, what's this called? A stipple brush. I will just go ahead, pack on that blush. Yes. Tap out the excess, and I'm just going to run that upwards into my hairline, just top down kind of thing, kind of motion. Put in one. Using the really dark shade of the highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and put that around my forehead. That's going to create like a highlighted effect. It's always so good. Now before I would put my highlighter like in the center of my forehead, but lately I've been breaking out so much around there. Actually, I've always been breaking out around there. Let's be honest. Let's be real up in here. But since that's been happening, I just shifted it to the sides, and that also like creates a really nice effect when you turn. It's like you're glowing. You know what I mean? Yes. Okay, so just put that up in there like that all the way through to like my hairline. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I have the tutorial for this eye look coming right after this foundation tutorial, or before it. I'm not sure, it depends on how I edit it. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up, don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.